If you are anything like me, you're just thinking, okay, it's the Olympics, but they can be kind of cool, then you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Now, I'll get to the Olympics in a minute because I think I've been poo-pooing on the Olympics for a hot minute, and there are cool things that we should probably celebrate as a show that celebrates all things outdoors. So we can get into that and how the entire Olympic coverage has completely jumped the shark, or it's just been the same old stuff, and the same old stuff. But first, I really want to tell you about a little bit more about the rafting trip that I went on because I actually discovered a few really cool things about a couple of products from our friends at Canyon Coolers. And this isn't a Canyon Coolers advertisement, although I am wearing the hat. And if you use the promo Go Show, you get 15% off your order. That's huge. That's big. But I, of course, am going to go outdoors. I'm going to use Canyon Coolers. If I need a cooler, I use a cooler. If I need a thermos, I use the Canyon Cooler thermos. If I need an insulated cup, I use that. It just the way it's been. But sometimes I'll put some things to the paces and I'll really find out, okay, is this something that I am not bragging about? Is this something that I'm not even advertising, speaking well of to my people, to you? So am I promoting this kind of a product? Do I really know what it can do? Okay. And I want to show you this. This is a Canyon Cooler, basically a Canyon Cooler growler. The graphics on the thing are just absolutely insane. Like, I put stickers on everything. I love stickers, but there's no stickers on this bad boy because it's just a really, really super cool local Flagstaff design. So Flagstaff artist, they made this. Y'all know that I am 100% addicted to Starbucks cold brew. In this cup, Starbucks cold brew right here. So I just have it every day. And there is a problem when you travel, especially when you're on Route 66. There's no Starbucks on Route 66. There's no Starbucks between Seligman and Peach Springs, Arizona. So I'm stuck. So what I did was on Friday morning, when we left, before we left, I took two of the big Starbucks cold brews and I put them in this thing. Okay. I put them in this thing, and just talking about stuff that I kind of discovered on the trip. I put two things of Starbucks cold brew in here. On Sunday morning, when we're getting ready to leave, I poured a little bit more out into the cup, and it tasted like a barista just handed it to me. It was cold, it was fresh, and it was just sealed in this sucker. That's it. It was absolutely amazing. Then, this very morning, Tuesday morning, okay, filled it up Friday. Tuesday morning, I poured it out. It wasn't as cold. I get the last bit of it. It wasn't as cold, but it wasn't. But it was fresh. It wasn't stale. Didn't like turn all kind of that tartness you get with coffee. I'm telling you. So what I'm saying is Canyon makes just good stuff. If it's on the Canyon website, I'm telling you, it's the best of that category, period. And I put it to the test. Trust me. I've compared them against Yeti. I've compared them against Bison, Arctic, all of them compared. They win. Done. And it's a cool local company. So I like having the best thing. Slavo Salt, local company. Canyon Cool, local company. Green Mountain Girls has a imprint here, a solid imprint here in Arizona. So I call them local. And how cool is it that we have the very best right here in Arizona? So very, very excited about that. If you're in Arizona, you're in the right spot because we have really, really cool stuff. And I've never used swim shirts before when I'm out, either rafting. I've never used a swim shirt before, a sun shirt. They say, oh, this shirt is SPF 50. This shirt is going to take you the way to go. This is going to be. You don't even need sunscreen. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I was making the kids wear sun shirts out on the raft. So I needed to wear a sun shirt. I did not be a hypocrite here. So, of course, Canyon makes one, and I didn't know they made one. And so I just went and quick ordered it, and boom, it was here in 2 days. And this thing is cool looking. One, it's all caught up in my headphones here. But the thing's really super cool. So Canyon on the front, of course, duh. Look at the graphic on the back here. How cool is that thing? Right? Yes. Got the Bronco love there. It's really, really cool. Yeah, good stuff. And guess what? I was down there at 100 degrees before we even got wet in the raft. Boom. I was cool as a cucumber. It wasn't. I thought it was going to be just sweaty and gross, and it was just going to be, oh God, I'm wearing long sleeves. Didn't even know I had it on. Thing was absolutely fantastic. When we stopped for lunch, didn't even break a sweat. Was just, and it was 100 and something degrees. Well, obviously I broke a sweat, but it wasn't because I was wearing long sleeves. My arms were just fine. Those things are fantastic. They're magical. Get over to CanadianCoolers.com. Check it out. They're totally awesome. Love them. I got Nuge. I got intern Nuge some Nike one from good Lord, where were we? Big Five, and he wanted a Nike one. So I'm like, okay. He had it is white, and it was brown. By the time we were done with that, in his experience wasn't as good as mine. Just saying. Nope, was not as good as mine. The Olympics are happening, and it kind of seems counterproductive if I'm talking and bragging and boasting about the Olympics or even talking about the Olympics, because this is a show about getting outdoors. Why would we want to sit on the couch, sit on our tuchus, and watch something that's happening in Paris? Oh, because there are really cool outdoor events that we can use to get our family and friends excited about stuff that we do in the outdoors. Now, again, this is an all-encompassing outdoor program. We talk a lot about hunting and fishing. We talk a lot about, parenting and taking the kids and schlepping things around and trips and camping. We do talk a lot about that. But there are other things that we celebrate in the outdoors, like paddleboarding, kayaking, kayak fishing, things like that are being highlighted right now in the Olympics. And it's really cool to know and to see that these sports are being covered. There are, I think, I can't even tell you, probably a dozen channels that are showing the Olympics at all time. They're just going on the Olympic, whatever you want. I was watching boxing yesterday for some reason. I just had it on in the background. Boxing, and then women's water polo popped up. I'm like, and that's a brutal sport. Holy, what in the world? Man, they just kick each other's butts. I had a buddy of mine who buddy of mine's kid tried water polo, and he said, I'm not going to wear a Speedo. There's no way I'm going to wear a Speedo. You kidding me? No way. So he put on his board shorts. Those things were floating on top of the pool within seconds of starting the match because they're brutal underwater. They're trying to pant you. They're cutting you with their toenails. It's awful. It's a brutal sport. Anywho, there are opportunities for us to tune in, DVR, record, whatever you say these days, or maybe pull up online and pull up some videos, some replays of so many cool things that can get the kids to go, whoa, I really want to do this. And I believe in the last Olympics, there was a Arizona archer that was in. I don't know if he's still in this year. We're going to find out. So there's archery, there's shooting, there's every kind of shooting. I actually pulled up the list of how many different types of shooting there was, shooting sports that we have in just in the Olympics. Okay, you ready for this? This is just stuff you can pull up online and show the kids if you want to get the kids into shooting sports. 10-meter air rifle. Okay, air rifle. By the way, air rifle is so much fun. If you haven't shot an air rifle, it is one of the coolest things. It's so satisfying. There's just zero kick, and it just lets it, and it's a lot of fun, and they're amazing. So there's air rifle, men and women. There's air pistol, men and women. There's mixed air rifle team. Okay, and there's 50-meter rifle, 3 positions. So there's standing, kneeling, and prone. All right, so there's shooting competition here. There's pistol, regular pistol for women. There's air pistol, mixed teams. There's also skeet and trap. How fun is this? There's clay target shooting in the Olympics. And if you want to see something that is absolutely humbling, go watch that. Rapid fire pistol is an event. Rapid fire pistol. Why are we not watching this on a loop? Why aren't we watching this all the time? How fun is this? But if you want to be absolutely humbled, I invite you to watch the trap and skeet competition. Men or women, don't care. But you're like, how can I ever? Then I want you to think to dove season and how many birds that are just kind of cruising along that you just miss, or cruising 2 yards away from you that you just miss. And these things are flying out at 40 to 70 miles an hour. And they're just pop, 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 not even thinking about missing because it isn't even in their mindset to miss. It is so much fun to watch. It is so entertaining. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lynn. Let's say this. It's fun listening to me talk about my kids. If you were part of the conversation between my girlfriend and I this morning, not fun listening to. We weren't talking very positively about the kids, talking more about parenting in a different way. All right. Now, Lynn says Indian made coffee is the best. Sister-in-law is Navajo Indian. Okay, cool. I've not tried Indian coffee. I don't know if they make cold brew. The reason why I drink cold brew, so we're clear, is 60% less acidic than regular heat brewed coffee. 60% less acidic. So for me and my tummy, I'm telling you, this is the way to go, and I think it tastes better as well. So, but don't sleep on those little Starbucks Via packages, by the way. Yeah, and Lynn, let me know what Indian brands there are or something like that. I would love to try some out. But the little packets that you pour into the water bottle, shake it up, boom. That is going to be my have a supai trip coffee. I'm not even going to put it in a jet boil. Don't even care. Don't need it hot. Put it in the cold water bottle. Take it to the head, and we're off to the races. By after the races, that means I'm off to the bathroom as fast as I can in the morning. As we know, when we're out camping and hunting, that is the way it goes. But back to the Olympics. The shooting sports are fun. So feel out here. Maybe you're not interested. You're like, I don't watch people shoot clays. I'd rather go shoot clays. Good. But there's a deal. Maybe you want your neighbor to go. You're like, hey, check this stuff out on Olympics. Hey, it's on NBC right now. You should check it out. Or your son or your daughter. You're like, hey, I want you to come check this out. And a daughter sees these just badass women out there with these shotguns just popping clays. Why in the world would the daughter not want to go do that? Your niece, nephew, don't care. Anyone you know, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, grandparents, whatever. Hey, check this out. This is what I like to do over at Ben Avery. You want to go do this? It's a lot of fun. And when I say Ben Avery, y'all, it's one of the Western United States' largest shooting ranges. It's managed by Arizona Game and Fish Department. Clay Target Center is sponsored by Wildlife for Tomorrow. Thank you very much. And One AZ Credit Union. So, or presented by Wildlife Tomorrow. I never always get the sponsored presented. I always get those backwards. But it's right up on I-17 and Carefree Highway. Just head west on Carefree Highway, and boom, you're right there at the Clay Target Center. Too much fun. So much fun. Do not sleep on that. And their pistol range and everything is just it's top notch. But you'd want to watch these kinds of things on the Olympics and then say, hey, do you want to go do this? I know it's hotter than Hades out there. I do understand. I get it. So do you want to get up super early in the morning this weekend and we can go over to Ben Avery and shoot some clays? And it's going to be like 80, 85 degrees. It should be pretty nice out there. And spend a half hour shooting clays. Very reasonable. They have loaners for you as well. They have loaner shotguns if you don't have that. Yes, I actually have borrowed shotguns there. They have very nice shotguns. They have ammo. They have the clays. They got everything. It's too much fun. So, but you use the Olympics to get your peeps into that kind of thing. You use what we see in the Olympics to get them excited about something instead of, hey, do you want to go shoot clay targets? What's that about? The clay launches and boom, you shoot it and nah. Hey guys, check it out. U.S. is up right now against Germany. Check this out. See if our U.S. team pulls ahead. Oh, Dad, that's kind of cool. I want to do that. It's a whole different ball game. So we got this little 2-week window where we can just in shooting alone, just in our shooting sports alone, we can introduce a lot of people to the sport. And it also gives ratings to that sport. So we help out on multiple fronts here and shows the NBCs and the broadcast networks of the world that, hey, people actually kind of want to watch this. We're going to do it next time as well. Okay. So that's just shooting. I'll get back to the list here, which is absolutely fantastic. Here is one of my favorite things in the world to watch: archery. And again, just the skill, the technique, everything. And there's mixed teams, men's, women's, individual. This is just absolutely amazing. Oh, we're already doing some medals. So you're going to have to find this online. Apparently, the Republic of Korea. Apparently, South Korea is just gangsta when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, yeah, but check it out. So that's they're the People's Republic of China doing well as well in the archery events. But just watching this, and then again, looking at the kids and saying, is this something that you want to try? We can go get a cheap bow from Walmart and a cheap Target and go in the backyard and just try it and see if you like it. I will tell you this. There's two things that I've asked people to try, and I'm batting 1,000. Actually, 3 things that I've asked people to try in our outdoor world that I'm batting 1,000 on. I'm actually going to go 4. Holy mackerel, I'm crushing this right now. The 4th was rafting. So rafting is definitely something that just everyone I've said, you got to try. They love it's a thing now. The first time somebody eats heart, telling you, batting 1,000 on heart. I've never had somebody say, "Oh my gosh, that's awful." They've gone, "Oh, huh, I didn't know. Who knew?" Okay, so I'll still consider that batting 1,000. Dove hunting. Never had anyone say, "I don't like this. This is not fun. It's too much fun." And then the last is what I just talked about. The second they pull back, they draw back on a bow, and they let that thing fly, and that arrow goes swat into that target, hooked, done, done and done. A lot of things you go fishing, you go fishing, maybe catfishing, something like that, which I said is a good intro to a lot of things, or maybe the community ponds. You're like, that's fun. It's okay. I caught a fish. That was pretty cool. Got a cool picture for the gram. And then that's it. And then see, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. All right. Now, Brendan brings up a good point. He said, I got hooked on archery when I was about 3 or 4 years old and still love it. Dude, and Brendan probably backed me on this. Anyone you've introduced to that sport, they're like, yeah, that's way cool. No one goes, oh, this is stupid. This is boring. I don't like it. They either love it, like Brendan and myself and my buddy Slavo, which I'll tell that story in a second. Or they're just like, yeah, wow, that was really cool. It was a lot of fun. Thanks. That was a totally cool thing. Because it is. It's too much fun. I actually got hooked on archery when my father, when I had to have to spend the summers with my father in Long Beach, that there was it was either at the Long Beach City College. Long Beach City College had the archery, and there was a couple things with Parks and Rec at some of the parks. But what it was, they had an archery class. It was a 2-week archery class with recurve bows and the big hay bale, the big circle hay targets. And man, I couldn't get enough of it. I couldn't get enough. So the second year, I actually asked if he would enroll me in both of them. So I was doing it twice a day. So they did two 2-week camps, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. There were 2 separate camps. I was there most of the day shooting recurve bows. I'm telling you. And now we have an opportunity with the Olympics. Oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing. Did you know here's a little fun fact. Did you know that's where the term sin comes from? To sin, like a religious term, to sin comes from archery. It's an archery term. Archery sin is anything that isn't on the bullseye. Off target. See? How about that? See? Yeah. Can a one-armed guy be an archer? You're darn right, Lynn. Of course. Dude, I've seen no-armed people be archers. I've seen a young lady with that's essentially missing a hand be an archer. So yes, absolutely 100%. The one-armed man. So is it full one arm or 1.5 arm? However it is, there's always ways to do it. And crossbows are fantastic. Crossbows are still archery, especially if you have one arm. Crossbows archery. Going with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. See, okay. Brendan said his wife tried it and they had to buy her a breakdown bow the next day. Hey, darn right. Yeah. It's like, okay, we're going to buy one of these. I want to try this. I still can't get my girlfriend to try it. I don't know why, but we'll figure that out. We're going to keep trying. She tried to pull my new bow back. She tried to draw I have it set it I think I was set at 70 and 70 pounds. And no, that was funny. I got the video. Mm-hmm. So if you're listening right now, I got the video. I'm not going to play it. No, I'm not going to play it. But the point is using the Olympics, using what we're seeing in the outdoors to bring people to our way. Whether it's neighbors, hey, did you see that archery competition? Holy mackerel. We were up against the Koreans and we crushed. I didn't think we were going to do it, but we did it. Yeah, here, I'll send you the link. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. And by the way, after that, do you want to go shoot? We can go to the range. Ben Avery again has an archery course as well. It's cool. Their archery courses are it's like a golf course almost. So you get out there and you just go to the first station, you see spot, you scope the animal, whatever the animal target it is, and then boom, 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 you shoot, and then you go to the next one. It's so amazing. It's not just shooting at a target. It's just getting out there and kind of getting the hunting vibe. So much fun. Oh my gosh, so much fun. So, but again, using the Olympics. A couple more things here. A couple more just to get out. Yes, they do have surfing. I think sailing is it. Kayaking and canoes, I think, are two of the coolest things that you can watch. And again, hey, do you know we can go rent kayaks? You can go make paddle boards if they just want to be into rowing, beach volleyball, all of that stuff. Really cool ways to get people especially the kids, to get people outdoors. And I did not know. I didn't know this. Flag football is an event. Flag football. I'm not kidding. Let's find out when this is, because I just see this list. The history of flag football. Don't care. When are they playing flag football? I can't believe flag football is an Olympic event. But yeah. And breakdancing is an event. You think I'm kidding? Breakdancing is an Olympic event. I'm not saying it's outdoorsy. I'm not saying this goes along with my theme. I just have the list before me of all Olympic sports, and break into electric boogaloo is part of the game. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Breakdancing. Yes. No. This is the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors. This beautiful outdoor playground of the state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you hanging out with us. This is interesting to me because there's a couple of one survival, one not survival stories that I came across that I thought were interesting. One is I'll just read you the headline: hiker attacked by grizzly. Okay. So I'm looking at the guy. He was attacked. He's pretty jacked up, pretty bloodied up. Okay. But he survived the attack. So right away, before we get to the rest of the headline, when you're hiking, again, you are an eco-tourist. You are out in every animal's home court. You aren't in your house. You aren't in the suburban jungle here. You're not urban jungle, excuse me. You're not in the asphalt and sidewalks and parks of the city life. You're out in their hood. They will defend their territory. You keep your head on a swivel, focus, stay focused, and you're not going to get attacked by a grizzly. Hopefully, this guy actually survived. This might be the luckiest thing ever. The only reason why he survived was the bear bit his canister of bear spray, and it exploded on the bear. So the bear lived, but I mean, the bear was just mouth and face full of bear spray. That thing was gone. But the only reason why is he had bites on his hand, bites on the back of his neck. And then when he reached for he had his bear spray, I guess, and he reached for his neck where the bear was biting, and the bear clamped down on the canister of bear spray, and there we go. I don't know how lucky one man could be, because I mean the bear was attacking his neck, and that is you're done. You're done at that point. Essentially, you're just toast. But the lucky enough, the canister exploded and the bear. So just lucky. But here's what I want to talk to you really about is obviously careful when you're hiking. But here's a sad story, not a lucky story. Alaskan wildlife photographer killed by a moose. You don't think these things can fight? They can fight. Elk can fight. Deer can fight. Rabbits, as we saw on the last FAFO Friday, can fight. Kangaroos, as we saw on FAFO Friday, can fight. The animals will fight you. They have no problem. They're not coming to attack you. They are protecting their territory. They're protecting their young. They're protecting themselves. They're protecting their habitat. They're protecting their food sources, their water sources. They don't like us. They will come after us. But here's what I want. Here's the point of this story. The man was killed by a moose because moose are gigantic. Mooses. His name was Dale. No lie. Here's the entire headline. Alaska wildlife photographer killed by cow moose died doing what he loved most. Can we stop that? Here's the deal. The man died because he jacked around and found out. He effed around and found out. That's why he died. And no, he didn't die doing what he loved, because getting his butt kicked and killed by a moose is not what the man loved to do. It is not. It is not. I got so excited to knock my earpiece out. The man did not die at all doing what he loved. The man died screaming and, let me out, help. Yeah, that's how the man died. Doing what he loved. We could get that out of the entire thing. Yeah. Nothing like that casual nudge. Hey, Brendan said nothing like the casual nudge from your friend. He's on YouTube watching this. And he said, hey, check out that bear right there. Bear's right over there. Yeah, that's one of the funniest things. I was the bear chasing two guys, and the guy stops to lace up his shoes, and he says, "What are you going to do? Try to outrun the bear?" He said, "No, I just have to outrun you." That's really it. I don't run, and I think of being chased by a bear, I would really, really run. When I went to Wyoming, it was interesting to me that I was really felt naked, because I rarely travel with a firearm, because it's just a pain in the butt. and I'm getting over that. I will start traveling again with firearms, but it was really weird to me. Like, I didn't even take one, and I actually forgot. There was circumstances where I didn't pack my firearm to go to our trip up north to raft the Grand Canyon. But when I got to the motel that we were at, that was between Seligman and Peach Springs in the middle of damn nowhere, and it looked like where horror movies are filmed or happen, based on a true story, if you know what I'm saying. I felt really naked not having my sidearm. Anyway, getting to Wyoming, all I see is bear spray, bear spray, bear spray. Not firearm store here, firearm store there, firearm store there. Bear spray. Like, come on. The best bear spray in the world's a 9mm or 45. Let's go. And so I was not a believer in bear spray until I talked to my survival buddy, Tim, and he was like, dude, bear spray is legitimate. It works. It is the thing you need to have. Before you grab your sidearm, bear spray is the way to go. I'm like, okay. You gotta understand, bears are tough. Bears are tough. And bears will come at you after you shoot them. I'm sure you've seen these crazy cop videos online where the cops are unloading on people and they're still coming at them. A bear is 10, 15, 20 times more so. And they're going to come after you and keep coming after you. Bear spray for someone, just turns them, just spins them. And no, I guess it's science, but it totally works. But yeah, so like I said, my best bear spray is in a 15-round magazine, but apparently I was wrong. But anyway, but doing he was doing what he died doing what he's, no one dies doing what you love. No one loves dying. Holy mackerel. Die doing what he loves. Getting killed by a moose? No. Len? I'm not going to repeat that. That's funny. Actually, okay, whatever. There you go. Got him that life. No, Lynn. No, not at all. All right, guys. Let's do this again tomorrow. Right. Thanks for playing along. Check out the Olympics. Do that stuff. Really, the shooting, the archery, and all that stuff, and the surfing and all that. Really, really cool stuff to get the kids excited, the friends excited about doing fun things that we do in the outdoors, and make it. By the way, there's sport wall climbing is where there's climbing. That's so cool. So watch it. You'll enjoy it. And if you can't catch it on one of the 19 networks showing the Olympics right now, check it out online. And you will not be disappointed, and you'll want to show your fam and show the rest of the crew that you want to get interested in the outdoors, like we do here on the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, world that we live in.